Hi, this is Shanna Roberts at Southern Lee High School. Today I want to give parents a brief introduction of TestOut, the modules, and the type of work we're expecting our Southern Lee students to complete. So here is our TestOut homepage, and right here we're going to click TestOut Pro, and that's going to bring us to our homepage. Right up here we can click our three dots, and this will outline our course. In this example, we are learning PowerPoint, and students have daily participation, which includes watching videos, and you would see the green checks there, and they also need to read the slide master facts. Then there are three kinds of videos that students have to complete each week. There's a skills lab, a challenge lab, and an applied lab. Let me show you the videos really quick, and I'll just do a quick sample of it. And students can play this with or without an interactive script.
When you create a PowerPoint presentation, it's likely that some of the information you'll be presenting will be organized into a list, a diagram, an organizational chart, or a flow chart. Instead of representing these types of information in plain text or attempting to create their shapes, layouts, and placeholders from scratch, you can use the Smart Art feature.
Okay. So you can see the videos are very short. They're usually about 3 to 4 minutes, and they only have 4 to 5 to watch a week. Okay. Next, let me show you the Skills Lab. On the left side, it's going to tell you exactly what to do. In this case, it tells us to go to slide 5. We want to insert a Smart Art graphic. We want to do a basic block list. Then we need to enter information in there. Okay. And at this point, if the students need help, they can get a hint. They can either get a hint here, and it will kind of tell them exactly what to do, or they can use a show me hint.
To insert a Smart Art graphic, select the 5th slide. Within the content placeholder, click the Insert a Smart Art Graphic icon. In the Choose a Smart Art Graphic dialog box, in the List section, select the Basic Block List option. Click OK. Click inside the first shape and type Partial. Click inside the second shape and type Annular. Click inside the third shape and type Total.
Now another neat feature though is even if they use a hint in the skills lab, they've got to go back and redo this task here without the help for the skills lab. Okay. And at the end they can do a score lab, and it will give them a grade, and they can also figure out what they did wrong, exactly what they need to go to fix it. Next, they can go, and on here they will only see a green check mark if they get 100. So in this case, I did my challenge lab, but I did not get 100, so I don't see a green check mark. In a minute, I'll show you how you can look at the reports. Okay, the last two ones are the applied labs. Now with the applied labs, you don't get a grade until you have finished. And they're a little bit more difficult, but also shorter in length. So in this case, we want to change the presentation theme to Savant. Then we want to apply a dark green background gradient. Next, under the fonts, we want to change our fonts to Times New Roman. Then we want to change the size of our slides to be widescreen. We want to format the background of all slides to be a solid color fill with the color orange. Okay, and then finally on slides 2 to 7, we want to change the transparency of that to 30%. Okay, and then when I finish that, I can click Score Lab. Okay, so I got a 67. So I did not finish the last part of those. I did not do apply to all. That's why I got that one wrong. Okay, and then at the very end, let me show you how your student can go and look at their report. So they can go back to our home page and click Reports. And they're going to click Score Sheet. Okay, they don't need to check the score as points. And in this example, we just want to look at all of the labs. Okay, we're going to scroll down to our Lesson 6, which are PowerPoint labs. Okay, and then this will let the student know their highest score. And then they can also see which labs that are missing and which labs they scored really bad on that they need to go back and retake. So that's just a quick introduction into TestOut. So again, students log into TestOut. They watch the videos by themselves. Then we also have facts for them to read. I also cover this myself in class. And then they've got 4 labs to do typically per section. And we cover 2 sections a week. So in a week, generally that's going to be 8 labs that students need to complete.